Hey guys, LevelCap here. Today I've got a review on the Audio-Technica AD700X headphones. Now these headphones aren't designed for gaming, but I have to say they are some of the best available headphones for playing video games, if not the best headphones available. Now I've upgraded to these from the AD700s. It's a slight price difference between the AD700 and the AD700X, but the AD700X not only looks a lot better aesthetically with coming in all black, but it's actually got some design improvements to make it much more comfortable for the head. The top straps there that kind of support the head have a little bit more resistance, so it fits on smaller head sizes a lot better, and the ear cups fit around your ears much better this time around. With the AD700s, my ears would get a little bit sore because the foam would be pressing against them. On these headphones, my ears don't even touch the foam. The AD700s never had an issue with their audio. It was just the design was a little bit ugly and a little bit uncomfortable. The AD700Xs have pretty much fixed that in every single department. They're much more comfortable. They look a hell of a lot cooler. And so it's just a great update to the series. Now, as I said before, these headphones aren't necessarily marketed towards the gaming crowd, but the soundstage will blow any other gaming related headphones out of the water. These, without question, give you better positional audio accuracy than any single gaming headphones I've ever tried. Now, if you're a console gamer and perhaps these headphones aren't designed for your specific setup, there are many ways to get some good 3D positional audio for your console gaming. Astro makes a nice little mix amp that makes it easy to plug in any headphones that you want to your consoles, and you can take advantage of the incredible soundstage that these headphones have to offer, as long as you're willing to drop a little extra money to get that Astro mix amp. Now, I've mentioned this in previous videos, but a lot of people kind of focus on when they're doing PC gaming, upgrading their graphics cards or their CPU or getting more RAM because they think it's going to make them a lot better. And I try and make sure that everybody gets really good headphones before they bother upgrading that part of their computer, because having good positional audio is going to make you much better than just increasing your frames by, say, 10 frames per second. One of the best parts about having such a nice pair of headphones with such a good soundstage is that I really get to take advantage of the Battlefield sound engine. Battlefield 3 won a lot of awards for its acclaimed sound engine, giving you great positional audio accuracy, great multiple levels of audio, so it's very easy to tell how far away people are in the environment, and just really taking things to the next level. It's something that not a lot of games get credit for, because you're just watching the trailer, you were seeing the cool new sexy graphics, but the sound engine in this game is incredible, and if you got the headphones to take advantage of it, you will be able to pinpoint your enemies extremely accurately. A growing trend with headphones that encompass the entire ear is a open air design, which actually leaves the back of the headphone open so that you can hear noise in the environment around you. And this has to do with the acoustics of the headphone. It's supposed to give you better audio, but at the same time it actually allows your ears to cool off a lot better, which is great for prolonged gaming sessions. And also, if you're in a situation where somebody's trying to talk to you while you're gaming, you're not going to be completely shut out from them. Now, on one hand, this might take away a little bit from the immersive experience, but for someone like me who likes to play for several hours at a time, just having those closed off headphones that kind of lock in the sweat and really get your head to overheat, those end up kind of fatiguing me, and my playing slips because of just the heat of my head and that I'm uncomfortable. You know, I'm not able to focus quite as precisely as I was before, so I really prefer having an open air design with headphones. And luckily we're in an era of headphones right now where performance and comfort don't necessarily have to trade off with each other. We can actually have the best of both worlds, and the AD700Xs have really mastered that. Now, a lot of people haven't yet bought into the whole concept that good headphones can make you a lot better at gaming, and I find it a little surprising, but then again, I've tried out surround sound systems before back in the day when I was playing competitive Counter-Strike, and just having a 4.1 surround sound system was so helpful for positioning myself among the enemies or figuring out where the enemies were coming from, that it became apparent to me right off the bat that having surround sound, there was no equivalent of it. But if you haven't actually experienced that, then you might actually feel that it's a little bit gimmicky. But the way that I look at it is that we have 5 senses. 3 of those senses are not used at all while gaming. So if we can get the absolute maximum performance out of sight and hearing, then you're going to have a better advantage. You can't rely entirely on your eyes to help you out in video games. Ears, hearing is a huge part of it, and having that performing at its maximum capacity, having the best sound possible, is really going to put you ahead of your competition. I used the term soundstage before when describing these headphones, and what this means in terms of speakers and headphones is the ability to recreate the location of a recording instrument. And in the terms of video games, that would be recreating the location of somebody making a sound. So when a gun fires, your ability to figure out where that position is based on your speaker equipment. So these headphones, I honestly don't know obviously what the technology is behind it that gives it such a good soundstage. I can say though that they focus really well on mids, and mids are very important for video games because if you have too much bass with big explosions, it sounds cool, it feels more cinematic, but it will block out some of the more detailed sounds that you want to listen to. So footsteps, gunshots, those sort of things will really be separated well if you've got a headphone that focuses well on the mids. It's not going to be the best for, say, listening to music or editing videos or watching a movie, but for gaming, having headphones that focus on the mids is absolutely perfect. Now, some of you guys might be asking, how much does it cost for these headphones? How much does it cost to get some of the best audio quality out there? And I gotta say, well, the AD700Xs are not cheap. They are $150. Now, if that's a little bit out of your price range, the AD700s, the basic ones that frankly are kind of an ugly looking headphone, they sound great though. They're still incredible gaming headphones. Those ones retail for closer to around $100. So you can save about $50, but you're going to lose some in the aesthetics and just kind of the overall comfort of the headphones. Now, if you can couple these headphones with a good sound card that's good for emulating video game surround sound into a stereo output for headphones, then you're going to get the best possible audio quality out of these headphones. My current settings in Battlefield actually have the sound set for home cinema, which is set up for surround sound systems or home theater systems that have like 5.1 or even 7.1 sound systems. And then this audio stream is outputted to my sound card, which then takes that surround sound information and virtualizes it in a headphone output. Now, a lot of games can actually already do this and try and virtualize the sound for your headphones, but if you have a really good sound card, it can actually do a better job of it. I'm using an Asus Zonar. There's a lot of creative ones that can do a good job at it. And if you're playing on an Xbox or PlayStation, the cool thing about the Astro Mix Amp, which plugs into these devices, is that it'll take a Dolby surround sound signal, which I believe is a 5.1 surround sound signal, and it will then virtualize that into a headphone output, so you can get amazing audio output on your consoles using the surround sound setup and just plug in your headphones to the mix amp. Now, in this little clip here where I'm defending the very last MCOM on a defensive game of Rush on Metro, there's so many explosions and gunshots going off. There's just craziness everywhere. Having headphones like this allows me to really sort through the sounds, figure out what's close by, and even hear footsteps on occasion of people sneaking up to my left or right and trying to anticipate them. Now, if you don't want to take my word on these headphones being amazing for gaming, you should check out some of the forums out there for the AD700s, which have been around for a while, and they've sort of created a cult following because they've been so successful for video gaming. That's basically where I found out about them, and then the AD700Xs came out and I decided to make the upgrade. Anyway, if you're at all looking to upgrade your sound system for PC or console, I highly recommend looking into either the AD700 or the AD700Xs. You can't go wrong. I'm going to leave some links in the video description if you want to see the products. And I'll see you guys next time. This is LevelCap, signing off.